The multiple and dire issues surrounding climate change are on the rise, but not hopeless if we take action in big and small ways. We're here to encourage us to do that. Actress, activist, and now author Bonnie Wright. Welcome to Local Lifestyles.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, of course, everybody knows you as Jenny Weasley, and that just is so exciting for all of us Potter fans. But I'm just delighted to see the direction your life has taken, and you're so busy and so involved. But this passion about the climate is encouraging to me.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like I'm definitely an optimist. You have to be in this issue, but at the same time, taking into account the urgency of the issue as well, but trying to humanize it and make people feel like it's accessible and fun to be part of the climate movement.
Well, I was reading about your book, and delightful comments were that it's just full of great tips, actionable steps that we can actually take. So can you give us a little preview?
Yeah, sure. I mean, what the book is really about is kind of looking at the different things I've been implementing in my day-to-day life over the past kind of 4 or 5 years. And, these can range from, learning a bit more about what materials products are made of and knowing, like, can or can't they be recycled, or how are they farmed or extracted? And then things like, how can I grow my own food, or how can I make my own cleaning products, beauty products, and more things from scratch. So I have to rely less on kind of new things all the time. And also, how could I be better at mending my things, tending to them, make sure I get the best life out of them, and just essentially creating more intentional practices that connect you to these wider issues that sometimes can be quite overwhelming and hard to grasp. So the book is really about application of change in your day-to-day life, and this can look different for everyone. That's why I always try and not say that there's one top thing or 5 top things to do, because I could mention something that doesn't spark any interest in people. So I give this idea that you could take a specific issue that you may be a bit concerned about. For me, it was single-use plastic pollution in our oceans, and then I intersected that at the beginning in terms of to find a place to start with my kitchen, because I love cooking. So I started just addressing single-use plastics in my kitchen as a way in, because I kind of didn't know where to start. So that was kind of my way in, and that led to, looking at my home entirely.
Well, you work with Greenpeace and Alliance for Rainforest, and these are big, massive movements. And I think, as you said, sometimes the whole issue is so overwhelming, it's hard to focus on just simple things like changing the plastic in your kitchen.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's why, I look at addressing these small things, and also stressing that if there's something you come up against, which is really, really challenging to try and change, you're trying your best, but it's really hard, that's usually kind of a red flag for a system issue, where actually we aren't given enough choice by, the brands we're buying from, or governments. We're not given enough choice so that we can make the better choice. And it shouldn't be upon us always as the individual to have to take on that responsibility. So that often is a good sign to show where maybe you need to kind of campaign for the issue so larger change can be made. So we have more freedom of choice to make better choices.
So Bonnie, your book, Go Gently, is available everywhere?
So it's available across the US, Canada, and then also UK, Australia, and New Zealand right now. And it's also, I read the audiobook for it. So if people prefer audiobooks, it's nice to tap into that.
Well, I would love to hear you read, and I love what you're doing. Bonnie, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much.